Here I am to rock you like a hurricane. What's up guys, this is Project and today I'm bringing you an axe build. So if you want to spin to win and knock some yokai's heads off with a big ol' axe, you came to the right place. For our weapon we use Kaido-maru's axe, the strongest axe in the game. As you can see, it's 150 plus 7. I didn't max it all the way like I usually do because I was just not having enough time with the build. But yeah. I also get mid attack key reduction, which I put mad spinner on mid stance, so when I use mad spinner, its key is reduced, as well as my other attacks in mid stance. Now, thanks to the Kaido-maru set, we get skill effect extended, battle focus. I'll explain what battle focus is later when we go into skills. We also have close combat damage, 12.2%, and we also have rumbling earth, 30%. Now for axes, I noticed that they are not that strong in the skill department. Like the skills themselves aren't really that strong compared to, let's say, Kusurigama's blade spin, which is stronger than anything else it has. For EI's quick draw for sword, or sign of cross or windstorm for dual swords, all those skills are like way stronger than the rest of it, normal attacks. But for axe, they're not that really strong. I don't know why that made the slowest weapon, but the axe skills aren't really that flashy to me, in my opinion. They don't seem that strong compared to everything else that it has. We also have Strategist of Legend, which gives us more skill key reduction. For Mad Spinner, we're trying to reduce the key of Mad Spinner as much as possible so we can spin all day long. For our range weapon, we have Raven Wing Rifle with agility damage bonus, because that affects our main weapon damage too, because it's in the main slot. So yeah, we just have that, as well as Warrior of the West Bow for just more damage reduction, 2%. We also have Omnio Mage's Joe, which allows us to cast magic faster, because we are mainly an amplification Omnio mystic art. We mainly use that, so this allows us to cast those faster. And usual stats: attack, toughness, life. You want a life on most things. As well, that I didn't get, you want shortened recovery time out of key on any of your armor. I don't have it because I didn't really feel that invested in the build, but that'd be good if you want to have that. Also have Genius Strategist, like I said, attack on everything you can get, and yeah. Now of course we have Yasukani Magatama. I didn't really get a good one yet, but if you don't know what it does, it reduces the set bonuses requirements by 1. So a 4-piece will gain the 5-piece bonus, a 6-piece will gain the 7-piece bonus, etc., etc. And then I just have a trash charm, because this is a new character. Then we have Protection Talisman, Rejuvenation, which heals us, Quick Change Scroll, Weakness, Sloth, Carnage, Tiger Running, usual stuff if you've seen my other builds. And for stats, here are my stats. I stopped at 175. I had a lot of limitations with the build. I didn't want to go all damage. I didn't want to use Sonata set. I didn't want to use Kingo's. And I didn't want to use critical. So that's the reason behind that kind of stuff. And I wanted to stay 75, 175 to be a little bit lower than I usually do in my other builds. You want 30 magic, 21 spirit, 15 dexterity, 14 stamina to wear everything. You want to be max strength, and then put the rest into body after that. And for our spirit, we use jishi. Increase attack skill, which when we use skill, we get a 45% damage boost, I believe. So it's a big damage boost. It's more than Kato usual stuff. So that's why I chose jishi. I did use Tenjin Kujuku, the bird, from my Nippon Steel build video, my sword build. But I had to use Extraction Talisman, and I didn't really want to mess with that, so I just went for jishi. When we hit with our Mad Spinner, the first hit will trigger jishi, and then the rest of their spins will all gain the buff. So that's why I chose jishi. Also because Kaido Axe is lightning, we do get lightning boost from elemental. As you can see there, lightning damage boost. You also have ki, you want lots of ki, and then we have skill life drain to gain some healing when we spin to win. Now for our clan, I chose Honda. Honda, best Honda. Damage from damage halved when you're full life by 40%, and then 7% skill damage. And now finally we can move on to skills. Here are our skills. We start off with magic. We get weakness, we get sloth, and as you can see I get both amplification and awakening. I use awakening for bosses that I can fight right away, but for progressing through a level I use amplification because our effects last much longer. You need all 3 incantation masteries to fit everything. You need carnage, you need protection, 2 protections, the first 2, rejuvenation, the first 2, that heals us. We get some more heals from elixirs, and we get reduced damage. So yeah, that's all the magic stuff you need. Now for ninja stuff, it's the same thing as always. I always get the same ninja stuff. We get enlightenment, so we can cast stuff right away. We get 2 ninja tool masteries and some medicine mans, so we can carry some extra elixirs, and then of course quick change, and of course tiger running. That should be a staple in any build. And then for all the other stuff, you know, get as much passes as you can from each tree. I tend to get Kusa and Axe first and then move on to the rest. As you can see at Axe, we have Battle Focus. This increases our ki when we dodge, however it reduces the ki when we attack. So this is essential in making Mad Spinner spin as much as possible, as long as possible. And speaking of the devil, here it is, Mad Spinner. Spin, spin, spin. Become a Beyblade, become a hurricane, just shred everything in your path. The only problem with Mad Spinner is that you can get interrupted from hits, and more annoyingly, you can get interrupted from yokai realms. So you can't just spin into a yokai realm thing, because when they pop up, it'll stun you, and then you'll get knocked out of Mad Spinner, and then you have to keep on, you have to recharge your spin again, which is annoying. You can get Lumber Chop, but like I said, most of the axe skills are actually pretty weak. You're just better off using Heaven and Earth or Mad Spinner. And get Corner Bore and some other stuff. So yeah, that's it for axes. For spear, we just get the single Corner Tiger. I can put more points in, but I'm just too lazy. I'm pretty much done with the build, so I don't really see any point doing that, but you can. I also get all Tai Chi arts, so 20% more close combat damage against enemies with full life. You want all of Relentless, some more ki, and that's it for dual swords. And that's the build. I hope you guys liked today's video about the Axe class. Next up is Spear, but that won't be for a little while, so hold on tight for that. I'd like to thank you guys for the support you've been giving me. Almost near 2,000 subscribers now. Thank you guys so much. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video. Comment down below with any questions. And subscribe for more Nioh epicness. Sayonara!